Alright, Salakia, Shalom. First and foremost, Kwahala Yahweh Bashim Yashai, Bashim Rakwadash, double on staff, apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the Yakim out there on the highways and byways, noise in this road abroad, all around the world through the spirit and power of our Lord Yahweh Bashim Yashai. So, I'm going to get into, the video that the elder apostles did about these Edomites, trying to debunk, calling themselves trying to debunk, the truth, because at the end of the day, there's nothing really there to debunk, when it comes to this truth, when it comes to, brothers out there on the highways and byways, noise in this road abroad all around the world, because at the end of the day, we know Esau's losing sleep over this, this is one of Esau's greatest fears, well, his greatest fear, is, us actually coming back to our true nationality, coming back to our inheritance, and this is what Esau doesn't like, and he despises it, it makes his blood boil. So, in response, he wants to, just as long as he's trying to debunk and as long as he's got it in his head, that we're not the true people of Yahweh Bashim Yashai, these so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native and Simple Indians, as long as he could convince himself that we're not the true people of Yahweh Bashim Yashai, that makes him feel good about himself, that way he doesn't have to worry, as much as he does right now, that can make him kind of, sleep at night. But the thing is that, these devils, they losing sleep because they know eventually, they know that they're in trouble. They know subconsciously that they're in trouble, that they're going to have to pay for what they have done. And that's onto the nation of Israel. They're going to have to pay for all of that, But, however, this devil, he's not going to disrupt prophecy, nor is he going to confound us, because he can't, he can't. Because at the end of the day, this is all through the spirit and power of our Lord Yahweh Bashim Yashai. This is not of man. And the thing is, that proves, because at the end of the day is what you know. Because here it is, these Edomites, they're talking out of their ass, but they're not coming up with any true tangible proof that we're not the true biblical Hebrew Israelites, They just want to come with their emotions and try to, slick talk their way, and to have us believe that we're not the true people of Yahweh Bashim Yashai, And those gutter rats, they're not the true people of the Lord, Which I'm talking about the so-called Jew, these people that call themselves Jewish, They're not the true people of Yahweh Bashim Yashai, and they know this. Because if you ask them a question and you ask them, like, where in history have they lost their inheritance, they can't give you a time nor a year or pinpoint, anywhere in time in the history of mankind that they went into captivity under a nation and was stripped from their inheritance, that they didn't know who they were, and they just can't prove that. But we can, though, through the spirit and power of our Lord Yahweh Bashim Yashai, because it says here, and thou even thyself shalt discontinue from thy inheritance that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thy enemies in a land which thou knowest not, for ye have kindled a fire in my anger, which shall burn forever, because we disobeyed, we didn't keep the law, statutes, and commandments, therefore the Most High had raised up Esau, our enemy, over us, because here it was, we refused to keep the law, statutes, and commandments, and we wanted to do our own thing, but, it caught up with us, and now we're paying it, we're paying for it, and we're going through these curses right now as we speak, as I speak, But there is going to be a turnaround, because all these curses that are upon us are going to go upon our enemies, starting with the so-called white man, Esau, Edom, in particular the so-called Jew, starting with them. They're going to be the first fruits of slavery, and they don't like that. Let me just get into the book of So this is the book of Acts chapter 5 verse 38, and it reads, And I say unto you, and now I say unto you, refrain from these men, and let them alone, meaning leave them alone, don't bother with them. For if this counsel or this work be of men, it will come to naught. So if this counsel or this work be of men, it will come to naught. Brothers waking up all over the world, not just here in America, but all over the world, teaching this work, teaching this truth. You think that's you think that we're making that up? Are we making it up? That these brothers are all over the world, standing up and teaching in the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahshai? Are we making that up? And the answer is no. This is all through the spirit and power of our Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahshai at the end of the day, because he's the one that's in control, and this is all based upon prophecy. We don't get our nationality through geography. We don't know it through geography. We know it through prophecy at the end of the day, because it was prophesied that we would discontinue from our inheritance, that we wouldn't know who we are as a people, and that was fulfilled, and is being fulfilled right now, through the spirit and power of our Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahshai. So Esau, at the end of the day, you're just wasting your time, Like the elder apostle's been saying, go live it up while you still have time. Because at the end of the day, this is as good as it's going to get for you. Because once we get you in the kingdom and have shackles and chains up on your ankles and wrists, that's it. You gonna work, you gonna be put to work, because this is the only place in history where we didn't know who we are as a nation, where we got our nationality beaten out of us, and everything. But now we're getting it back through the spirit and power of our Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahshai. We're getting